Hello, weird people who live in my phone. I come to you today with a presentation, a very real presentation that I gave in a classroom today, and I figured that I would share it all with you right now because what is my life if not content? What is my mere existence if I'm not constantly entertaining the masses? So let's get into it. Today I want to talk about why the 1997 performance of Silver Springs is the best live performance of a song ever. And if you're doubting my dedication to the topic, take a look at my shirt, alright? Sorry I can't talk, I'm thinking about the 1997 performance of Silver Springs where Stevie Nicks stares a hole into Lindsey Buckingham. And then at the very bottom there it says, "It is, in my opinion, the best performance of a song ever." So this is a topic that I care very deeply about, hence why I made a whole PowerPoint presentation. So I hope you hear me out and you realize that I'm speaking the truth. First piece of evidence, I want you to consider the source, Stevie Nicks. Silver Springs is a Fleetwood Mac song and it is performed by the lovely and talented Stevie Nicks. Fleetwood Mac was iconic in the 70s and still is iconic today, but so is Stevie Nicks as a standalone artist, alright? She is an icon and beloved by many, and she's the one performing this song, and we're dealing with a legend, ladies and gentlemen. We have a beautiful song, and this is our vessel, and I wouldn't trust it in anybody else's hands, because she is the coolest person I know. I want to be Stevie Nicks so bad. I also want to be Joan Jett, so most of the time I always look like a weird hybrid of both of them, with just like a little bit of Billie Eilish, but that's really not important. What is important is that this song was written for her ex-boyfriend, Lindsey Buckingham, who was also in Fleetwood Mac, and that's going to be important later. And I also want to point out that the song is basically a curse. Yes, you heard me right. It is basically a spell in song form. It's a lot like that scene from Agatha All Along, like when Alice's mom wrote like a spell into a song. It's a lot like that. And there was a poster of Fleetwood Mac in that scene, so I think it was pretty much a reference to Silver Springs because it's a curse. It's a breakup song, but it's not your average breakup song. She's not whining and crying like, "Oh, please come back to me, please." She's saying, "No, move on with your life, but you won't forget me. I will always haunt you," aka spell. This picture right here, the glare, go away. Is this not the face of someone who is putting a hex on someone else live on stage? The man that she's looking at is Lindsey Buckingham, the person that this song is about. And I really want to take a moment to appreciate just how wonderful that is to see on stage. Just a man uncomfortable. I love seeing men uncomfortable personally. And forced to perform this song that's literally about him and cursing him. And she's just staring at him the entire time. And it is beautiful to witness on stage, and it really goes to show how powerful Silver Springs is. At one point, I'm serious, she literally turns to the side. She's not even looking at the audience. She's just like turning to him and she's like, "This is about you. I'm hexing you. I'm cursing you. You will rue the day." It's just very powerful to experience. I mean, Taylor Swift wishes. Taylor Swift can write all the songs she wants about her exes, but she will never be Stevie Nicks because Stevie Nicks is up there performing the song with her ex. She's forcing the ex to perform the song with her. And if that's not the biggest power move of all time, I'm not quite sure what is. But I also want to get into some of the lyrics and the specifics of the spell, the curse, the hex that is being put upon Lindsey Buckingham. "Time cast a spell on you, but you won't forget me." You are so right, Stevie Nicks. Literally, once again, admitting that this is a public spell being hexed upon him live on stage. "I'll follow you down to the sound of my voice will haunt you. You'll never get away from the sound of the woman that loves you." This is an interesting part of the performance because it has a bit of a double meaning. She's saying my voice will kind of metaphorically haunt you because what you did to me will always be a scar and you'll always think about our relationship. But it's also literal because he's in a band with her and he has to perform these songs, so he quite literally has to hear her voice. Her voice will literally haunt him. If that's not the coolest thing ever, I'm not sure what is. So in conclusion, Stevie Nicks cursed her ex on stage and gave us the best live performance ever in the process. Something about the raw aura of Stevie Nicks and forcing her ex on stage and delivering just this awesome song, and he's just forced to perform it there with her. There's just really something in that energy that is unmatched. Watch Silver Springs, it will change your life. I don't know what else to say. If you don't like the live performance of Silver Springs, there's something seriously and deeply wrong with you, and I hope that you reflect and change and grow as a person. Silver Springs is quite possibly the most emotional performance that I've ever seen. Stevie Nicks is so beautiful and so talented, and she really let him have it, and I enjoyed watching it. So this has been my actual school presentation for why I think the 1997 performance of Silver Springs is the best live performance of a song ever. I hope you enjoyed being a member of my class today. Just know that there's actual people that have to actually experience me in the classroom, so just think about that. As always, I will see you in the next one. Probably without a PowerPoint.